Welcome back. Today, we have a fascinating and in-depth discussion about a topic that affects nearly every one of us: love and romance. Have you ever wondered how the media shapes our expectations of love and romance? Well, you're in the right place because today, we're delving into the psychological aspects of this influence. The media's role in shaping expectations. To understand how media influences our expectations of love and romance, let's start by acknowledging the role media plays in our lives. Media includes movies, TV shows, books, advertisements, and even social media. It acts as a mirror, reflecting and sometimes distorting our perceptions of reality. Psychological perspective 1. Social learning theory. One of the psychological theories that helps explain this phenomenon is the social learning theory. This theory suggests that individuals learn behaviors and expectations by observing and imitating others, often through the media. In the context of love and romance, we observe how characters in movies or TV shows engage in relationships, and we subconsciously learn from their actions. Romantic scenes. Have you ever watched a romantic scene in a movie and thought, why can't my relationships be like that? Well, you're not alone. The media often portrays idealized and unrealistic versions of love that can set unrealistic expectations for us in real life. Unrealistic portrayals of love. Now, let's delve deeper into how the media often portrays love and romance in an unrealistic manner. Psychological perspective 2. Unrealistic expectations. From a psychological standpoint, these unrealistic portrayals can create a phenomenon known as the expectation gap. When media depicts love as a fairy tale with no conflicts or struggles, it can lead us to believe that real relationships should be just as flawless. Perfect love. How many times have we seen couples in movies who never argue or face any real challenges in their relationships? While these depictions can be entertaining, they can also set us up for disappointment in our own love lives. Psychological perspective 3. Idealized physical appearances. Another way media impacts our expectations is by promoting idealized physical appearances. Characters often conform to conventional beauty standards, which can make us believe that physical attractiveness is the most important aspect of love. Attractiveness. Have you noticed how advertisements often link beauty products to finding love or being more desirable? These messages can lead to body image issues and the belief that you need to look a certain way to find love. The impact on self-esteem and relationships. Now let's talk about how these unrealistic portrayals can affect our self-esteem and relationships. Psychological perspective 4. Self-esteem. Our self-esteem can take a hit when we compare ourselves to the seemingly perfect couples in the media. We might feel like we're not good enough, or that there's something wrong with us if our relationships don't match the idealized ones we see on screen. Comparison. Have you ever compared your love life to the characters you see on TV? If so, you're not alone. This comparison can lead to feelings of inadequacy and lower self-esteem. Psychological perspective 5. Relationship satisfaction. Furthermore, media influence can affect our relationship satisfaction. When our expectations are unrealistic, we may find it challenging to appreciate the real love and romance in our lives, constantly seeking the unattainable perfection we see on screen. Dissatisfaction. Do you think that unrealistic expectations from the media have ever caused issues in relationships? It's essential to recognize this influence to prevent unnecessary dissatisfaction. Positive and negative impacts. Now, let's examine both the positive and negative aspects of media's influence on love and romance. Psychological perspective 6. Learning positive behaviors. While media can sometimes set unrealistic standards, It can also provide positive examples of communication, empathy, and support within relationships. We can learn valuable lessons about what makes a healthy relationship by observing positive portrayals in the media. Have you ever watched a movie or show that portrayed a healthy, loving relationship that inspired you in your own life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Psychological perspective 7. Escapism and entertainment. Another positive aspect of media's influence is that it offers us a form of escapism and entertainment. Romantic stories can provide comfort, happiness, and emotional connection when we need it most. Emotional connection. Who hasn't turned to a romantic movie for comfort after a rough day? These stories can genuinely uplift our spirits and provide a sense of hope. Balancing reality and media influence. So, how can we strike a balance between media's influence and our own expectations of love and romance? Psychological perspective 8. Media literacy. Media literacy is essential. We must develop the ability to critically analyze media representations of love and distinguish between reality and fiction. Recognizing that media often exaggerates the dramatic effect is a crucial first step. Can you think of any movies or TV shows that have unrealistic portrayals of love? How did you differentiate between fiction and reality? Psychological perspective 9. Open communication. Open communication is key in any relationship. It's essential to discuss our expectations and feelings with our partners, ensuring that we're on the same page and not influenced solely by media portrayals. In summary, the media undeniably plays a significant role in shaping our expectations of love and romance. While it can set unrealistic standards, it also provides positive examples and much-needed entertainment. It's up to us to be mindful consumers of media, recognizing its influence and using it as a source of inspiration rather than a strict blueprint for our love lives. Remember that real love is diverse, imperfect, and beautiful in its own unique way. It's crucial to find what works for you and your partner, rather than striving to fit into the mold of media's idealized love stories. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. As always, keep the conversation going in the comments section below. Until next time, remember that love is a complex journey, and embracing its imperfections can lead to the most genuine connections.